Picture this. It's 2011. You finish your mining trip finding little iron. You fuel your furnace minecart with the remaining coal in your inventory and head up. Once you head outside, you notice something you've never seen before. A chest that you never placed located amongst the tall grass. Your first thoughts are to inspect it. It seems like a regular chest, so you decide to open it. When attempted to open, you're prompted with a new interface. Steve Co. Supply Crate. You need a Steve Co. Supply Crate key to open this. You can pick one up at the Minecraft store. Your curiosity leads to you clicking the Go to Store button. What you proceed to see sends a shiver down your spine. An official Minecraft webpage littered with microtransactions. It seems so out of place in the context of Minecraft, being a game that lets the player be free to do whatever they want. Locking specific features behind a paywall is complete garbage. Then in frustration, you attempt to purchase 3,000 supply crate keys. When you try to click the proceed to checkout button, you end up getting jump scared by a dinosaur from Jurassic Park. Then it hits you. It's April 1st. All of this was just a prank. Minecraft would never add microtransactions to their game. Well, that aged well. The locked chest is a very strange item with a weird history. To start, we need to go to a completely different game with nothing in common with Minecraft. Released in 2007, Team Fortress 2 is a first-person shooter with a large focus on cosmetics. In 2011, cosmetics were added to the game, and with it, became free to play. To continue making money off TF2, the company behind TF2, Valve, decided to add microtransactions to the game. Luckily, these were targeted towards cosmetic items only, but that didn't stop players from disliking the update. When Notch heard about the update, he had an idea for a genius April Fool's prank. He would add microtransactions to Minecraft. Kind of. Obviously, since it was just a prank, he wouldn't do it for real. He would just make it very convincing to players that haven't heard of the recent update that Team Fortress 2 had gotten. On March 31st, 2011, Notch released Minecraft Beta 1.4, which added some of the best items to ever be added to Minecraft, such as cookies and cocoa beans. While the item additions were lackluster, they did add wolves, and most importantly, locked chests, although they were inaccessible until April 1st. When players woke up the next day and loaded into their Minecraft world, many were perplexed at the sight of a chest that they never placed. I already explained how the scenario went, so I'm just going to inspect the website itself and not a player's experience. For $3, we have the Steve Co. Supply Crate key, a parody of the Man Co. Supply Crate keys from Team Fortress 2. If these were real, buying these would obviously let you open the crate. Next up is the 5-pack of Steve Co. Supply Crate keys, which is actually a worse deal than buying 5 keys separately, as it is $3 more expensive. Next, we have the Miner's Helmet for $21. It is unknown what abilities the item would grant you, but since there is a light on the helmet, perhaps it would grant you light wherever you stepped. For $99, you can change your name. I find this funny because at the time, you were not able to change your Minecraft username. For $42, you could buy a creeper saddle, which would most likely let you ride creepers like a pig. There's also a secret griefer identity for $155. I have no idea how this would work, but I suspect that it would keep your identity anonymous while griefing. For $2, you can get an enlargement pill. I'll just skip over that one. For $494, you can get a response from support, and you can also buy a bunch of unannounced items and a regular padlock. The genius thing about this website is that it looks convincing at first glance, until you notice the strange items, the jokes, the questionable idea of buying items before they're revealed. The website even uses the Team Fortress 2 font. I already explained the Jurassic Park Easter egg, but if you add at least $10,000 worth of items into your cart, you'll be prompted with the message saying, if you are prone to seizures, press cancel. Clicking cancel will cause nothing to happen. Clicking OK will cause the screen to flash many different colors. There wasn't a seizure warning at launch, but Notch added it later to avoid potential lawsuits. On April 5th, 2011, Minecraft Beta 1.4_01 was released, and it stopped locked chests from generating. Any locked chests already generated in the world would disappear in a similar fashion to leaves, and if you had one in your inventory, it would remain until placed, in which it would disappear. On August 1st, 2012, over a year after locked chests were added, Minecraft Release 1.3.1 was released, adding many new features, including cheat commands. With these commands, you could give yourself any item in the game, switch game modes, and much more. With this update, locked chests became somewhat obtainable in vanilla Minecraft again. However, much of the code was broken and or removed over the last year. The textures for the original chest textures were removed in the same update due to chests becoming an entity with the custom block shape back in beta 1.8. Because of this, the block appears very glitched, with the top and bottom having the block of emerald texture, while the sides have a placeholder texture. When version 1.5 snapshot 13W01A released on January 3rd, 2013, the texture broke even more, with the front texture becoming a redstone block. In snapshot 13W01 10.02a, the textures were all split into individual files, causing the game to crash if a world had a locked chest in any way, whether it was in your inventory or if it was placed. But in Snapshot 13.w03a, the bug was fixed, and worlds with locked chests could now load again with the texture labeled the missing texture. In release 1.6.1 Snapshot 13w18a, the missing texture was changed again to the classic magenta and black checkerboard pattern used in many other video games. In release 1.7.2 Snapshot 13w37a, locked chests were completely removed as an item and could only be placed with the command /setBlock. And in Snapshot 13w41a, locked chests were made completely unobtainable due to the ID for locked chests being reused for stained glass, and the alphanumeric ID for locked chests was changed from chest locked April Fool's super old legacy we should not even have this, to stained glass. And that's the entire history of the locked chest. Almost. In the first ever release of Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, locked chests were added to the game, although there was no official way to obtain them without hacks. It breaks instantly when placed, and if dropped in multiplayer, everyone would disconnect. At some point, the texture was changed to a grass block with no coloring, although it is unknown at this time which version this change occurred. And that's the full history of the locked chest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as I want to achieve the goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And last time I checked, subscribing to the channel really increases my subscriber count. Once again, thanks for watching.